I think I'll say 4 words and then explain more very quickly. Patterns, process, risk and emotion. I think you as the GLA, have an incredibly important role to play. Take the best examples. There are examples already in London. There's certainly examples elsewhere in the country and some semi-relevant examples internationally. There's obviously more work required to make them pertinent. Copy them. Either put them in the plan or in associated documents. Make the machine downloadable. Set out the process that you suggest whereby local communities or local councils can adopt them. Show where things that already exist. I mentioned that one in Redcliffe Road. I know it's modest in the big scheme of things. That could be extended across many thousands, certainly many hundreds of homes. That's as close to an easy win as you get. I mean, so put them in there and desperately encourage the repetition and the copying and the de-risking of development, back to the points we were making earlier. So I think there's an enormous scope to do that. And, conscious that, I guess there are 2 officials present, but mainly politicians, do lean into that point about emotion. I think we've had many disagreements on this, but Croydon, I think, is one of our few ones. Look, place is emotional. We know this now from the research. You know that as politicians. When we've lived in this is an academic fact. When you've lived in a place for longer, you have got more emotional attachment to it, and there is an innate small c conservatism in most of us that then doesn't want it to change and doesn't do the type of clever research that Maurice quite rightly was doing in terms of the ratios. People don't think like that. At least most people don't, and I suspect Maurice recognises that. No, I'm just.
What if I tell them 0.03%?
No, that doesn't cut it, as I know you know. So people have got to recognise that thing. So don't copy models that are just technocratic. Lean into the emotion. Get the visual preference survey polling done, which shows you actually remarkable consistency in what people will accept and where they'll accept intensification. So copy those patterns, share them, do a roadshow, talk to officials. And I think your role as politicians, if I may, is to help the planners be less technocratic and be more emotional about the intensification of existing places.
Thank you.